back with another video. And before I get started with this review here, I want to say thanks for stopping by. And if this is your first time here, if you haven't done so already, make sure you do the right thing and hit the subscribe button below. And if you enjoyed the video then, give your girl a thumbs up. Alright, so let's get it. I have this box here. This is a one-piece box. It opens up this way and it's completely matted out in black. However, all the design overlays have a glossy finish to it. And there's a lot of design work going on here. This is a specially designed box for this particular collaboration with Concepts. So let's jump right to it. On the top lid, there's the Nike text with a swoosh. And each letter of the Nike text has a different design or a different pattern. So let's start with the first letter. N has the Concepts text branding within it. And Concepts is spelled out in purple, a light shade of blue, as well as a reddish orange color. And to me, the design looks a lot like this bracelet that my parents got for me from Mexico. It's like a woven bracelet. So I'm gonna see if I can find it. If not, I'll put up a picture on the screen here. And then there's some geometrical pattern going on as well. On the eye is tri-colored in beige, golden yellow, as well as reddish orange. The K has a kerchief design in purple. And kerchief is like the paisley design that you see on handkerchiefs or rags. And it has little mini swooshes on the inside, so I thought that was really cute. And then for the E, it has a purple camel design. And then for this big swoosh here, there's different flower designs within the shape of the swoosh, except for this curve here where the flower is overlaying the swoosh, so I thought that was pretty cool. And it has a clear background, so if you look closely, the bottom of the E is right behind the swoosh, so you can kind of see it peeking through between these flowers here. And then on this longer end, as well as the back side, the Concepts text is in a hippie-ish wavy font, and there's 5 different colors. And then my favorite is this little swoosh here. It has a bunch of the same flowers as the top lid, however, it makes up this swoosh shape. So it's not like really confined within that. So I thought that was pretty neat. And this is a size 4. Which is my size. And then on the inside of the box, this tissue paper here is also specially designed as well. It's in a reddish orange color, and it has that same flower power swoosh that we saw on the shorter end of the box, and the wavy Concepts text logo in white with a pink outline. So let's take a look inside. Nike Air Max 1 collaboration with Concepts, and this is in the Mellow colorway. And as you can see, there's a lot going on with the shoe design here, just like how there was a lot going on with the box design, so very on theme. So Concepts is a boutique based in Boston, and they also have a store in New York as well as Dubai and Shanghai. And to celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Nike Air Max 1s that were originally designed by Tinker Hatfield and released in 1987, Nike and Concepts collaborated to design 3 different colorways to reimagine the Air Max 1s. So there was the Far Out colorway, the Heavy colorway, and this Mellow colorway here. And so all 3 colorways were inspired by music festivals in the 60s and 70s. So there's some flower power, some tie-dye, a lot of materials that can be found in fashion back then, and because fashion pretty much recycles, we see this now again in the form of this shoe here. And so Concepts is no stranger to collaborations with Nike. They worked on the Turdunkins that were high dunks released in Thanksgiving. I think 2 years ago I reviewed that. And then they have the Lobster Dunks, which has 5 different colorways. There was a red, a yellow, green, blue, purple, I believe. And then there's an orange colorway, hopefully releasing sometime this year. They have the Holy Grails, they have some Christmas dunks. And then they also collaborated on some Kyries as well as other brands like Asics and New Balance. So they don't limit themselves to just Nike, which I think is super dope. Dion Point, who's their creative director, does an incredible job with all their collaborations. So I think it's really cool. And so I hit on these on the Sneakers app. So let's go to some details. So first things first, hanging out on the left shoe isn't a hang tag, but it's a guitar pick. So very on theme with the music festival inspiration. And on one side it has the Nike with the swoosh in black, and the other there's the Concepts logo as well as the wavy Concepts text logo. And I thought this was gonna be glow in the dark, but I guess it's not. It would have been really cool if it was. For the upper on the shoe, there's a lot of different materials going on for different panels. So let's start with the front. For the toe cap that wraps around the mudguard all the way to the lower part of the back heel, it's in a muted olive green color, and it's made out of a ripstop canvas material, which I don't think I've ever seen before on shoes. It's usually a ripstop nylon, like with my off-white 5s in that sail color, or even the Union Dunk lows from the Passport pack. So I thought that was really interesting. This was inspired by vintage military M65 jackets, and so I thought that was really cool. For the toe box as well as quarter panel behind the swoosh is made out of a tie-dye denim. And at the toe box, there's this white embroidery of a wand, a star, and a crescent moon. And I don't know if it's a wand, it's not confirmed. It looks like a stick or just a slash mark, but I'm gonna call it a wand. And at the top part of the toe box, there's a piece of cowhide there. For the top of the collar, this is the same design that was on the N in Nike on the lid of the box. For the heel of the shoe is made out of black canvas, and it has a kerchief design. And then Nike Air with the swoosh is embroidered on in white, and there's some loose thread in the embroidery. So what's cool about these Air Maxes is that no two shoes are identical because of all the patterning. Patterning? For the swoosh on the lateral side of the shoe, it's tri-colored and the colors are woven on. So there's mint, maroon, as well as black, and it has a black outline. And then on the medial side, there's a different design. So there's some flowers that are embroidered on, which I think looks really good. I kind of wish they would have swapped the swoosh design so the flowers could be on the lateral side, but this is what we have. And it kind of reminds me of patches, and so this is like a patch that's sewn on to a denim jacket, right? So let's go into the right shoe. Here we have the right shoe, and tucked inside of the right shoe are the extra set of laces. So these shoes come with 3 pairs, and I'm just laughing to myself because the lace swap for the on-feet look will take so long to do, but I'll do it because that's what the subscribers like to see. And so already fully pre-laced are cotton flat maroon colored laces. They're braided. And then the alternate set is in white with that same braided style, cotton flat laces as well. And then the third set is in velour, I believe, and it's in that same maroon burgundy color. So if you want to switch it up and swap them out, you can. You have plenty of options. Make sure you stay tuned for my on-feet look and appreciate the hard work that I put into it. For the tongue of these shoes, it's also made out of velour similar to the laces, and it's in maroon as well. For the tongue tag, it's in white, and the classic 1970s Nike logo is woven on. So Nike is in black with an orange swoosh. And then right below it, there's the Concepts wavy hippie text logo font that's woven on in 5 different colors. So there's some co-branding going on there. For the top set of eye stays on these shoes is made out of TPU in a beige or off-white color. And then the panel surrounding it is made out of purple corduroy. For the inside of the shoe, the color is maroon and it's ribbed, so it gives off that corduroy feel. For the insoles, it's in white, but there's this abstract art that carries on from left to right foot in various colors, and I thought that was really cool. And then at the heel of the right shoe, there's the Concepts logo as well as that same wavy font text. And then on the left shoe, there's some Nike branding. For the midsole on these shoes, the color is sail, and at the lower half, there's this brown splatter that's going on, and it's supposed to look like mud, and so that was inspired by concerts in the park. And even the mud splatter is on the exposed air bubble unit. And so the Air Max 1s are the first shoes to ever have the exposed air bubble unit, and this is at the heel on both the lateral and medial side. And through the air bubble units, you can see that the chambers are in brown to match the outsole on these shoes. So this is the classic waffle outsole silhouette for the Air Max 1s. It's one solid color, and at the heel, Nike Air with the swoosh is embossed. So I think these shoes are super wild. There's a lot going on with this colorway here. Well, there's actually a lot going on with all three colorways, right? My favorite feature is this swoosh right here with the embroidered flowers. I think it looks really good. I wish it was on the lateral side, as I mentioned earlier. So let me know in the comments which colorway was your favorite out of the three colorways. And what's your favorite concepts collaboration ever, right? And so if you ever get your hands on these or your feet in them, make sure you go true to size and hang tight for my on feet look with all of the lace swaps.